join.MasseyHacks.ca. All of our important announcements regarding workshops, activities, if there's any changes to the schedule, etc. All information is going to be on our Discord, so make sure you join that. You should be emailed the Discord information that you'll need for verification. Second thing, we have our YouTube, watch.MasseyHacks.ca. All of our workshops and ceremonies will be live streamed on YouTube. If you missed one of the workshops and want to watch it, the recordings are also available. Watch.MasseyHacks.ca. And last thing, we have our dev post. So we're going to be using dev post as our submission platform. This means that if you're submitting a hack, you have to register for our dev post at MasseyHacks8.devpost.com. Yeah. Next, we have networking. So please use the Open SSID MasseyHacks network. If you're using engaged communities or other networks, you might be kicked out after an hour. There might be certain ports blocked. So please use the MasseyHacks network. All of the firewalls and restrictions are good. And also make sure to turn on your custom DNS. All right, so now to the hacker timeline. The full schedule of the event is available on our website, MasseyHacks.ca. But some of the important times, hacking will begin at 11 a.m. Lunch will be at 12. We have some workshops, and they're gonna be happening 3:30 to 5:30. Dinner's gonna be at 6, and we have 8:30 to 9 p.m. for checkout. On Sunday, so check-in is gonna be at 8 a.m. We also have a small breakfast on Sunday. Submission deadline is 11 a.m. on Sunday, but you have a 1-hour grace period, so just make sure to get your dev post submissions in, and you can still edit your project for 1 more hour. Lunch is at 12:30, judging is at 2 to 4, and our closing ceremonies are going to be at 5:30. Please look at the schedule on our MasseyHacks website, because that is where all the specific workshop times and activities are going to be posted. So please check that out. This is not the full schedule. All right, now on to workshops. So for our virtual participants, workshops are going to be available on Zoom as well as the YouTube live streaming. We'll be sending the links on Discord announcements. For our in-person participants, obviously, we want to encourage you to participate in the workshop in person. They're going to be at specific classrooms, which is on the MasseyHacks website schedule. If you participate in person, obviously you're going to get more engagement, and you're going to be able to get better help from there. A summary of our workshops: we have a computer vision workshop, intro to Python 1 and 2. Especially if you're a beginner, if you've never coded before, we highly encourage you to come to the intro to Python 1 and 2, because that's completely beginner, no experience required. We're going to get you set up and good to go and start making projects there. We also have a React.js workshop as well as a GitHub workshop. Specific times, again, are on the schedule on the MasseyHacks website. Now on to activities. So very similarly, the activities are going to be hosted on Discord. We have specific voice channels for them and specific activity text channels for it. We have 2 in-person only activities. Those are No Light as well as cup stacking. Both of them are going to be held in the cafeteria. But the rest of our workshops, Escape Room, Scribble, as well as Speaking Points, those are going to be available to both in-person and virtual hackers. And those are going to be hosted on Discord. All right, now on to the bingo card, something new that we're doing this year. We have MasseyHacks bingo cards. So you can access them at go.masseyhacks.ca/bingo-card. So what they are is there's a few things that you have to do. You're challenged to complete the 8 tasks listed on it. Some of the things might be attending a workshop or speaking to a mentor, etc. So yeah, it's just like a fun little challenge that you guys can do. There's in-person and virtual versions of the bingo card, so make sure you're filling out the right one. All right, thank you to our generous in-kind sponsors that we are able to offer these 5 resources. These are going to be available to all participants. It doesn't matter if you're in person, it doesn't matter if you're virtual. You have access to 6 months of VoiceFlow Pro, free coding interview practice from Interview King, 3 months of One Password Family Plan, 1 month free of Echo 3D Business, as well as free domain from Gen.XYZ. And the information on how to redeem these perks will also be posted soon in Discord announcements. All right, so for in-person resources, we have school computers as well as hardware kits that you can sign out. Unfortunately, for both of those things, you're not able to bring them home, so you'll have to leave them here. For hardware kits, if you're working on a hardware project, we have some hardware kits available. Or if you're a complete beginner and you want to get into hardware, each hardware kit has an instruction manual and booklet with it that goes through all the steps, step by step, and there's a specific project you can build with the kit. So that's also an option if you're interested. They're going to be in the cafeteria, outside the cafeteria hallway. There's going to be some booths set up there, and you can find us there. And special thanks to Micro Nano Mechatronic Lab and Dr. Jalal Ahmed for lending us the hardware kits for the event. All right, for virtual support, if you need anything during the event, please please create a ticket, a support ticket on Discord. Do not privately message or ping any of the organizers. It's much easier to keep track of requests through the support ticket system. If you need help for a specific part of your project, we also have mentor tickets on the Discord that you can create to get access to a mentor. And very similarly for in-person support, organizers and mentors are just going to be walking around the hallways and the hacker rooms. Organizers are going to be wearing these, I switched those slides, but it's okay. Organizers are going to be wearing these gray jackets, so you can find us just walking around. We're happy to help you. Mentors, you can also look at their lanyards or ask around. Mentors are also going to be here. If for some reason you cannot locate a mentor or an organizer, even if you're in person, you can also utilize the support tickets and mentor tickets on our Discord. And same thing, please do not privately message or ping one of the organizers. All right, now quickly for judging. So judging is going to take place from 2 to 4 on Sunday. All of the projects need to be submitted on the dev post for it to be a proper submission for us to put it into our judging system. And we require a 1 to 3 minute video just going over and demonstrating your hack in case you're not able to present it in person or virtually. So in-person hackers will be demonstrating their hack and presenting it live in the cafeteria during judging. For our virtual hackers, you have the option of presenting live through Discord. You can go over it through a Discord call, or if you don't want to, you just want people to go over your dev post to watch your video submission, that's also an option for virtual hackers. All right, now give it up for Gordon, our other co-director.
All right, so you probably wonder what the prizes are, and that's probably the biggest thing you're wondering. And for prizes, for our overall prizes, we'll have the top 3 prizes. So best overall is a Nintendo Switch Lite plus $25 of art of problem solving credits. For second place overall, we're going to give Beat Studio Buds. And for third place overall, we're going to be giving Echo Show 5 second generation. Now for all the top 3 prizes winners, they'll also receive an MLH Fellowship Fast Track and MLH winner pins. Now for category prizes, so you can opt to be eligible for these prizes on DevPost. And for best beginner, it's going to be $25 Amazon gift card plus an automatic admission to Hack North. For best hardware hack, we're going to be giving a Raspberry Pi Pico kit. For best education hack, we'll be giving a Star G430S drawing tablet. And for best game, we're going to be giving a $25 Steam gift card. And for best use of Altera, we're going to be giving a $30 cash prize. These are all in Canadian dollars, keep in mind. So for any international hackers, we'll be happy to convert into your local currency. For swag, so swag will include a MasseyHacks VIII t-shirt, a sticker sheet, a lanyard, keychain, and magnet. So for virtual participants, you'll only receive swag if you submit a project on DevPost. At this time, we're only able to ship swag to virtual participants who reside in North America. And on to the serious note is some rules that we have to lay out. So for general rules, please comply with directives issued by any and all MasseyHacks VIII organizers. Harassment of any kind is completely intolerable. Discrimination and disrespect against people of specific races, schools, sexual orientations, beliefs, or political views will result in disqualification and dismissal from the event. Essentially, just don't be a jerk. And abide by the MLH Code of Conduct at all times. For submission rules, all work submitted to MasseyHacks VIII must be your original work. So, you can't, steal something from GitHub or somewhere. All projects must have been started no earlier than the start of MasseyHacks VIII. So, hacking will commence soon, so you can't start any hacking before this. And no cross-submitting is permitted. And the verdicts of all judges regarding prizes and awards are final. For in-person rules, keep your working area clean before each checkout. Do not touch or take any items from any classrooms. This includes chalkboards and whiteboards. And if you leave the school outside of checkout times, you will not be allowed back in until the next check-in time. For in-person people, in case of emergency, so if you see fire or smoke, immediately pull the fire alarm nearest to you. Should the fire alarm be pulled, all participants must leave the building through the designated fire exit as in the hacker information package. If you're not sure where the nearest fire exit is as well, in each classroom there should be a sign showing you where the nearest fire exit is. Any injuries sustained at the event, no matter how small they are, should be reported to an organizer or the nearest adult for proper treatment. If you feel any signs of sickness, such as fever, shortness of breath, or chest pain, you must notify an organizer or adult immediately. We want you to be safe here, so please let us know, even if you think it's small. And lastly, huge thanks to our generous sponsors. So for our gold tier sponsors, AlturaNFT and Connecting Windsor-Essex. Our silver tier sponsors, WEtech Alliance and Invest Windsor-Essex. Pretty sure WEtech Alliance wants to make a quick statement.
Oh, thank you. I have literally 1 minute. So it's so nice to see everyone. Who here has heard of WEtech Alliance? I know we've been a partner. Awesome. So it's good to see some brand awareness. My name is Yvonne Pilon. I'm the president and CEO of WEtech Alliance. We're an organization here based in Windsor, supporting the Windsor-Essex and Chatham-Kent region. We help tech startups, tech companies start, grow, and succeed, or create, innovate, and accelerate. I have 3 takeaways today, maybe even 4. The first one, have you guys been seeing all the awesome stuff that's happening in the news about what's going on here in Windsor-Essex? We've got a $5 billion battery factory, a potential a chem factory for the batteries. Are we excited about what's happening here? Who wants to stay? I'm curious to see who's planning to stay after graduation in the region. Well, I can tell you, I've been in my job for about 12 years, and I've never been more excited about where things are going. So please consider what's happening here and where we are in terms of being the automobility capital. So if you're interested in electric vehicles, connected autonomous vehicles, or shared mobility, this is the place to be. Anyways, 3 takeaways. Number 1, we are currently hiring for Canada's summer jobs. So if you are a WordPress developer, we are looking for you. We have an 8-week internship opportunity for you, paid at $18 an hour. Number 2, if you're interested in learning about the tech community, what is going on in Windsor-Essex and Chatham-Kent, go to our website, wetech-alliance.com/connect. You'll learn tech news, tech jobs, tech peer groups, tech opportunities, everything. And number 3, if that is too difficult, just follow us on social media at WEtech Alliance. I want to give a last minute shout out to Akib, who has been phenomenal. We have worked with MasseyHacks. Let's give him a shout out because he has been very patient with me. Awesome. Thank you to all the organizers, to the teachers, sponsors, judges, MLH, who had some travel difficulties coming over the border yesterday. But again, consider us a long time and forever partner for MasseyHacks. And best of luck and happy hacking. That was over and I apologize.
All right, and we'll also have a message from Invest Windsor-Essex. So we'll be playing a video from them.
Hello, and welcome to the Invest Windsor-Essex VR Cave. My name is Ed Dawson, and I am the Senior Manager of Automobility and Innovation, leading the simulation team here at the VR Cave. I'd like to welcome you today and tell you a little bit more about this amazing piece of technology that I'm standing in front of. We support here 2 programs. We support the Connected Autonomous Vehicle program through the OVIN network, as well as the Digital Twinning program that we are partnered with St. Clair College. I'm very excited to introduce a few members of my team. First, I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Akash Charavila, and he will be demonstrating the Project Aero concept vehicle.
Hello, everyone. My name is Akash Charavila. I'm the engineering lead here at Windsor-Essex. So what you see behind me is Canada's largest publicly accessible VR cave, dedicated to the research and development of technologies in the connected and autonomous vehicle space and also in digital twinning. I'm just going to dive into the VR cave and give you a brief about what we can do. This is the VR cave. It is a completely immersive cave where you could be inside the design and experience it in detail in 3D. With the Optis technology that runs up our VR cave, we are able to replicate lighting that's true to life and look at designs in a way that's exactly how it would be. We helped the APMA team build a virtual model that can help designers look at the design to see how each aspect of the design looks under different lighting conditions, how it is in terms of ergonomics, and how the design looks like in real life. So instead of building a clay model, we could create a digital model that can be experienced in a similar fashion as you would with a clay model. In fact, it's better because I could just walk inside the car and look at it from a driver's perspective. We have full body tracking inside the VR cave that enables us to even perform ergonomic studies. So I could be in the VR cave wearing some gloves with which I can interact with the screen, for example, or look at how the steering wheel is positioned so that we could have ergonomic evaluations conducted in a digital fashion without the need for any prototyping.
Hello, I'm Brian Holmes, and I'm the primary programmer and digital twin specialist here at Invest Windsor-Essex. Through the use of the VR Cave, we're able to create a variety of simulations for training, for visualization, or for education. These are all high-quality, high-powered 3D projectors that produce a very immersive image around you through the use of stereoscopic glasses that are all head-tracked.
Hi, everyone. My name is Aislinn, and I'm the student liaison here at Invest Windsor-Essex. I help connect students like you with technology like this. If you're interested in working on projects using VR, you might be interested in using the VR Cave or some of the simulation software we have here, or if you're just interested in seeing what kind of cool new connected and autonomous vehicle technology we're developing locally, you can reach out to me. My information will be included at the end of the presentation.
And lastly, our bronze tier sponsors, so Windsor Family Credit Union, Echo 3D, stand-up stickers, 1Password, Art of Problem Solving, Sticker Mule, Taskade, University of Windsor Students Alliance, VoiceFlow, Gen.XYZ, Interview Cake, IEEE Windsor Section, and University of Windsor School of Computer Science. And lastly, our partners. So we're partnered with Hack North, as well as Major League Hacking, in which I'll pass it off to a representative from Major League Hacking.
Hello. So, hi, I'm Maria from Major League Hacking. I have a lot of information I'm about to go over, so if you have any questions, feel free to talk to me afterwards, or you can also check out hack.mlh.io. So first of all, if you want to connect with other hackers at different events, whether that be events other weekends, events going on the same weekend, check out discord.mlh.io. So what is Major League Hacking? We're a group that goes to over 250 events over the year. We're the global hacker community. We help organizers and answer questions they might have ahead of time. We bring different resources to events for you to use. I'm going to go over some of those later and some of the challenges we're running. And we interact with over 135,000 hackers each year. By being here, you're earning points for your school in our year-long competition. The best way to earn more points is to come to more events. And what are we doing specifically this weekend? So first of all, we'll have the No Light Mini event that was talked about earlier. You can see the full details for that on the schedule.
cafeteria. We'll also be giving out our 2020 season mascot tee and some prizes you can win. You can see all of these on DevPost, or you can come ask me questions about getting started with any of them. I'm going to go over them quickly and give a basic overview in the following slides, but feel free to just come up and ask me if you have any questions. So first up, we have the most creative use of GitHub. To be eligible for this, all you have to do is sign up for the free GitHub Global Campus. As a student, you're all eligible for that. And then post your project on GitHub. That's it. That's all that's required. Good things to make your project stand out amongst the other submissions is to have a detailed README to describe what your project is, or to tell people how to get it working on their devices. You could make sure you're branching or merging code with different commits with your teams. But it's really easy to do. You can get some of those fun Octocat stickers if you missed one of the designs you wanted. The prize for this includes Octocat stickers, an Octocat statue, and an Octocat plush. Next up, we have the most creative use of Twilio. Twilio can be used if you want to automatically send text messages or emails. We'll be giving out an info console and some swag that includes some scrunchies and socks and stickers. If you have any questions about that, let me know. They have great documentation online to get started. We also have free .tech domain names this weekend available from domain.com. Use the code COOL4SUMMER for that. The challenge for this is just best domain name registered. You don't have to make it live. If you do want to make it live, let me know and I can help you get started with that. We also have the best use of DESO this weekend. DESO is blockchain related. They also updated their documentation recently, so if you previously couldn't get started because you didn't know where to start, they did do an update on that. This weekend, an additional prize that they're giving out is UBQ security keys, in addition to $100 DESO coin and some DESO tumblers. We also have the best use of Cockroach DB this weekend. You can win a 3D printing pen for that, so if you're doing anything you need a database to store on, Cockroach DB can be great for that. And again, you can see all of these at the MasseyHacks Dev Post, so you can find more information there, or you can just come and see me and I can help you out. We'll also be giving out iDemo stickers tomorrow at judging. I encourage everyone, no matter what you've made, it's a weekend. We don't expect everything to be perfect. Come show us what you worked on and what you created. We also have the MLH Career Lab online if anybody's looking for a job. And we also have the MLH Fellowship if anybody's looking for an internship. So if you're looking for any of those, come up, ask me if you have questions. Discord.mlh.io also is a great place to ask questions about those. Or you can find more information on the MLH website. On a more serious note, MLH hackathons are a safe space for everyone. By being here, you're agreeing to the MLH Code of Conduct. If you have any questions, if you need help, if something happens, come see me, come see one of the organizers, and we will help you. If for some reason you can't find us, we also have the email and the phone number on screen. You can either email or call that, and we have somebody available 24/7 who's answering those emails and who is picking up that phone number. If anything happens, let us know. We're here to help, and we're here to make sure you feel comfortable at the event. In particular for virtual participants, if you're replying in Discord and it takes a little while for people to answer, it's human. Don't expect an answer in 20 seconds. It takes a little bit for people to see the post and then reply to it. Make sure that you're having reasonable expectations on reply time. Don't harass or message any of the organizers privately. Make sure you're using that ticket system that they talked about earlier. Thanks again to all of our partners. And if anybody has any questions, I'll be over at the MLH table. I have lots of stickers to give out. Come get more if you have not already. Come get some in the first place. But yeah, and that is it for me.
All right, once again, thank you to our volunteers, mentors, and supervisors for making this event possible. And yeah, that's the end of our opening ceremony. So hacking will commence in about a minute. So get started hacking.
The timing is perfect. It's 11 o'clock. Okay, pass me the charger.